So here we are at the beginning of turn 4 on Here I Stand. Exciting turn, partially because I forgot to count certain victory points at the end of last turn for the electorates that the Protestants controlled. So actually they were right up there with France. And not that anybody really did much to France initially. So the idea with France was, yeah, it looked like they were ahead, but hey, we got another turn. Ottomans were busy with, or the Spanish were busy with the Ottomans. Neither side wants to give that war up or take a loss in it in order to make any happiness for France or unhappiness. And the Ottomans want to win that war, so they're willing to press on. Okay. So that was the situation at the beginning of the turn, but the French played the alliance with Scotland, which brought them into war with the English, after no one else declared war on them. And they did this after the English committed to do an exploration, which found them the St. Lawrence River. The Spanish also did an exploration, but they wandered off and didn't find anything. So the English-French War opened up with the French forces in Scotland, but nothing happened there. With the English sort of having a semi-revolt, the Duke of Bourbon marched into Lyon, and when he got there, all his troops deserted him. So you have that, but the English were able, while Calais was under siege, to start a revolt in Paris and north of it, which reduced French victory points a little bit. However, the French were able to build up enough of a navy and capture Calais. So now there is no British navy, and things are not looking at all good for them. Unless, of course, that huge Spanish army goes marching into France. But Spain's busy, or at least the Habsburgs are. And how are they busy? Well, things haven't moved a lot here, but there was a lot of fighting around Buda. And there were some rebellions in Constantinople area which had to be cleaned up. On the other side of things, a lot of, the papacy has pretty much gathered up all of Italy. They haven't yet gotten a Master of Italy card to be played. I think there's only one in the game or something. I don't know. But I'm not seeing those points happening. However, a lot of theological debates going on, and the French Protestants have turned back to Catholic. The northern Protestants, a lot of them were swinging back and forth and are Catholic. Of course, we have down near Austria some Protestants, and Salzburg is Catholic again. So things are definitely kind of in the balance there between debates and book burnings, etc. Kind of cool thing. Well, not from his point of view, but this poor little Protestant got burned at the stake. I like any game that allows for stuff like that. I don't know why. I guess that's about it, actually. Definitely an exciting turn. Oh, yeah. We got Barbarossa in Algiers. Showed up. Gave the Turks another bonus. Point-wise, we got the Protestants, French, and Catholic. Pope is right there. All right up at the top. Not seeing anyone really looking like they're running away from things, the Turks here. However, the British are definitely in trouble. The Habsburgs, they're not doing it anywhere near as well as they were. We'll see what happens. But right now, I think it's still anybody's game, except maybe England's. I feel like, oh yeah, there's one. We had good old Anne Boleyn show up, and turns out she's sterile. Or maybe it's Henry that's sterile. No. So that was kind of iffy, playing the wedding card and inducing the Reformation in England at a time when England's at war with France. I don't know what's going to happen there. England may have to surrender, but they really can't afford to give the points to France. We'll see.